Well, the clear skies typically mean one thing. At the plate, Chris Taylor. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Dodgers.
First offering on its way.
Chris Taylor.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Now batting, Andrew Toles. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And another throw over. And the runner back. Another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. Once more a throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Good. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Stepping in, Justin Turner. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position. Throw
on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no. At the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, number 11.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Nero, Danny, this L.A. Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's 1 for 5. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit well on the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Pitch is high. The throw is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base. Marte, the runner at second with 1 away. Outside, 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
On a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Jake Lamb standing in now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Taylor's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Left for Arizona. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Into the box now, Kyle Farmer will lead things off here for L.A., but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Batting 8, the right fielder, number 66, Yasiel.
In now is Yasiel Puig. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Lamb charging this one. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
Heading out towards shallow right. Souza is under it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Chris Taylor, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Taylor, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big league.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Up next for Arizona, Steven Souza. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 2-0 count. The pitch. Taken, strike one on the inside corner. Two balls and two strikes now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
No balls and one strike. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Nick Ahmed stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Throwing to second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Catcher, John Ryan Murphy.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. John Ryan Murphy. A great opportunity for him here in a run scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Ball 1 to start the at bat. Wood sets. 1-0 on its way. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this is foul near the seats. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network. Back now in the desert Southwest, set for the top of the 3rd from Chase Field in Phoenix. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toll. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0 home. It's a fastball that misses. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the 3rd inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, Hero. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
And he'll dive back in. Here's Corey Seager. First pitch changeup chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. Greinke over to first, and the runner back safely. The 0-1 delivery. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner will get back standing. The 0-2 home. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Seager is retired, and there's one away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So here's Matt Kemp now as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Justin Turner. From the belt, the pitch. And it's fouled away. Coles at third with two away. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your...
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly... So here now is the pitcher, Zach Greinke. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first is, oh no, it's dropped. But it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Pollock rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score, and the Diamondbacks have tied it. We're all square at 1 apiece. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. The 1-1 taken, strike 2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Woods sets, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Justin Turner.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Here's the first pitch to him. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer as he grounds one briskly to short. There is Ahmed. Throw goes over to third, and he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. And now is Yasiel Puig. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Greinke over to first. A dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch inside the throw. And a wide throw here as it skips into center field. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, the runner did get a good jump from first, but the man behind the dish had a great shot of nailing him. That is until he launched his throw into center field. He won't be happy with himself about that throw.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Here it is. 3-0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
1 run, 7 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The next 3-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Settling in now, Steven Souza.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks here in the fourth. Right fielder, Steven Souza.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Ahmed. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Alex Wood. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This one's down to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
For batter number 3, second baseman, Chris.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chris Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Toles. He singled his last time up. 50th pitch of the game on its way. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Pollard. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Good work there by Zach Greinke. And it remains a 1-all tie. Ready for another chance? John Ryan Murphy. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
John Ryan Murphy.
A ball and no strikes. Fly ball right down the line in left. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Zach Greinke. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, no balls and a strike. 0-1, here it comes. Popped him up. Turner is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the second out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 2-0 on the way. He is taken, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting guaranteed fastball.
Count remains full.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Here comes the first pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. I'm set with the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Now the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Seager is there, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Here's Corey Seager. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-. Ready with the 0-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The next 0-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
From the stretch. Hard hit towards center. Pollock makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, a double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
1-1. Fouled away. Here's Greinke's 1-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pollock has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. On its way is pitch number 75. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Jake Lamb standing in now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches. Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Riding in once again, David Peralta. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One for the... Here's is the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the pitch. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Ready for another chance? Kyle Farmer. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, this guy's having a timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
In there, a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position. 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
In now, Yasiel Puig, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza's after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, pitcher.
Cody Bellinger will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 35.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. No balls and a strike to count. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-1. Back up the middle. Ahmed has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers. Number 52.
Digging in to try it again. Nick Ahmed. Career numbers against Baez. He's gone 2 for 5. On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance. Ready once again, John Ryan Murphy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Daniel Descalso will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. 1-0 the count. Missed with a slider.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like...
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Corey Seager. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Toles leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hard hit ball to second. Marte gloves it on to first, and there were 2 down. So stepping in, Matt Kemp, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Marte over to his left. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. It was a walk in his last trip. 0-1 the count.
A.J. Pollock.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. Farmer's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Career numbers against Baez. He's got 1 hit in 16 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And 8 innings have come and gone. Randall Delgado comes on from the pen.
For the Diamondbacks, number 48. Randall Delgado.
First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Line to the right side, but foul. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 to right field. Souza over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. behind 0-2 now. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peralta's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Farmer. Last time through was a base hit. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Should the lead hold up in this one, the win would belong to Zach Greinke. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Arizona Diamondbacks rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one. Zach Greinke earns his first win of the season. Alex Wood racked up 12 strikeouts but still ends up taking the loss. Randall Delgado records the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasker.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, Paul DeJong really cashed in at the dish with 3 hits and 6 RBIs as the Cardinals downed Arizona 10-6. Franchi Cordero had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Friars took care of the Rockies 7-3. The New York Mets took down the Nationals in Washington 3-1. The Phillies combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the visiting Marlins 5-2. The Milwaukee Brewers got 11 hits overall as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 7-3. The Cincinnati Reds racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the win after some free baseball against the Pirates 2-1. Wilson Ramos had 3 hits on the day, leading Tampa Bay over the Red Sox 4-3.
We are under the lights here. Striding into the box, Chris Taylor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Jackson giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He brings a big batting average of .367. He's taken him deep once. Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Here's the lefty Gregor Blanco now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Coming trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately. 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Another 2-2 offering. Softly hit out to short. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Austin Jackson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Strike one to start the at-bat. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
1-2.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Buster Posey now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Popped him up. And oh, this one drops. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and 2 the counts of Posey. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Now another 0-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
The next 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. So the 2-out hit here brings in Brandon Belt to bat next.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1-2.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Still 1-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's batting .324. He also has 1 home run. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner pulled in by Longoria down at third. Unfortunate that time. That ball was scorched, but it becomes the first out here in the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Blanco is after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. There's a strike. Cueto gets the sign. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches. And he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. This is pulled into right. Puig is there. 2 down. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Andrew McCutchen. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that's through for a hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going. Here's Joe Panik, previous head-to-head match. Matchups with Kenta Maeda. He hits at a .364 clip. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swing and a little blooper to center. Oh, and he botches it. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, Dero. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, Dero, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Lifted in the air out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And now is Yasiel Puig. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Puig, a Cuban-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
The 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Puig is retired, and there's 1 away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Standing in now, Kenta Maeda. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're down 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Jackson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happen. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
On the ground to the left side. Turner's got it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Brandon Belt retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the 4th. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
And there's ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
From the belt, the pitch. 1-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Riding in once again, Cody Bellinger, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Cueto pauses. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer. From the stretch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
There's a drive out to left center field. He's in at second safely as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Into the box now, Justin Turner lifted in the air out towards left center. Jackson is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. So striding in, Matt Kemp, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Belt might try to make a play on it. 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Giants 2 and the Dodgers 1. Ready for another chance? Brandon Crawford hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Ooh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Now batter, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Digging in to try it again. Andrew McCutchen. He reached on a single in his first try. And a curveball in for a strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Second baseman, number 12, Joe.
Now to the plate, Joe Pennant. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order as they're on. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Fouled away. Grounded back up the middle. There is Crawford. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Right fielder, number 66.
Next up for Los Angeles, Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Cueto's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Popped up. Panic is under it. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 18, Kenta Maeda.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Kenta Maeda. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Up with it is Longoria. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Johnny Cueto. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Cueto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Strike two.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in Gregor Blanco, the left fielder. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Bouncer to the left side, to his left, Turner. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Left center fielder number 16, Austin Jackson.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the pitch. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Down the third baseline. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Chris Taylor. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Jackson is there, and he has it for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Stepping in now, Andrew Toles. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Cueto sets his sights. 0-1 on its way. This is hit softly to third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Corey.
Digging in once again, Corey Seager. He's 1-for-2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The next 0-2 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Giants out in front here, 2-1. Here's Buster Posey now. He's 1-for-2 in this one.
Leading out for the Giants, catcher, Buster Posey.
First pitch on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Brandon Belt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Posey leads off second with nobody out. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
He throws him on the fastball there. Brandon Belt is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He was a double play victim last time around. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting out at his toes. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
The next 0-2 is down low, and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking. Giants leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit to first. Belt has it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants, number 26, Corey Aaron.
He's set. Here it comes. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Runner goes for second. This is line to left. Blanco makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with a hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive. Julio Urias gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Chopper to short. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Second baseman, number
Here's Joe Panik. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
1-0.
In there, and it's even at 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Two and 1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit out towards second. Taylor has it. And there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 26.
Kelby Tomlinson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 37, Kelby Tomlinson.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kemp has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Hunter Strickland will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Hunter Strickland.
Ready for another shot now. Austin Barnes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. First pitch coming, here it is. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Runner going a second time. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Now batting, the pitcher, Julio.
Jock Peterson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 31, Jock Peterson.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out. In now, Chris Taylor as he rips it on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are two away.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with two men out. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Tim LaCastro will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 70.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gregor Blanco. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eight. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Austin Jackson.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. Way in front of that fastball. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are two away now. Digging in and looking for more, Buster Posey. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Grounder down the line at third. Who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Here comes the tying run home. He comes across to score, and the Giants have tied it. We are knotted at 3.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. Ready for another chance? Corey Seager. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Drilled to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way, too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
And a big pitch coming here. Here's the first pitch. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it. And that's the first strike. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
I mean, he's got to hunt better pitches in the zone to get a sac bunt down. Going to be interesting to see if the manager keeps it on right here or lets him swing away.
And this one's in the dirt. Riding in once again, Justin Turner is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Cut fastball inside, ball one. Lofted in the air out to right field. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. So here's Matt Kemp now. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back. Here's the first pitch. There he goes. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. McCutchen going back. And this one's off the 5th archway. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. Here's the shortstop, Brent.
Leading out for the Giants,
Kenley Jansen.
Brandon Crawford.
Yasmani Grandal is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 9.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. The pitch. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. Swing and a liner. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
The batter, right fielder.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. A bouncer up the middle. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Digging in once again, Joe Pennant. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. 2 hits in 7 tries. 0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Last strike here for the Giants. Hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. And it's a 4. The win. Number 46 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kenley Jansen hammers down the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Jeff Samardzija will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing one run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Heading for the box, there you see the young star Yasiel Puig as we are ready for baseball. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied, but this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike one. Right over the middle, knee high. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Next for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Samardzija into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll take a look at ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Into the box, Justin Turner. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Stepping in, Matt Kemp. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. From the stretch. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers get one in the inning on the RBI double. Home half of the first coming up from McCovey Cove. It's now 1-0 LA. Rich Hill, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, when you think of Rich Hill, there's one thing you think of. Power curveball. Has one of the best left-handed curveballs in the game of baseball. He'll throw it early, he'll throw it often, and he'll throw it any time in the count. His velocity isn't that bad either. He can get it up to 93, 94, but when you walk up there in the box against Rich Hill, you have one thing in mind. Try to hit that curveball.
Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it. That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Chopped weakly to the left. Turner gonna have to hurry on to first, and Jackson's retired. 2 away now.
Batting third, catcher, Buster.
Here's Buster Posey now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Next up for Los Angeles, Andrew Toles, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. Hard on the ground toward short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Here's the first pitch to him. He's running in there. Now the throw. And Posey has a cannon. He's gone at second base. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. Outside, 2-1. Samardzija has his target. Here it is on 2-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 2-2 is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Batting 8, The catcher, number 9.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. McCutchen going back. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
Into the box now. Rich Hill lifted the other way out to left center. There to take this in is Crawford, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder,
In now is Yasiel Puig. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded to third. Taken in by Longoria. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Brandon Belt, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. His career batting line against Hill, not great. He's 1 for 8. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. Hill was born in Massachusetts. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2002 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done. And he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Nope. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Yank on the ground down the line. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Puig on the move. Oh, and this deflects right off him. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Wonderful shot over the top of the Golden Gate Bridge. Back now on MLB Network for the start of the 3rd inning. Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Seager. RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Samardzija sets. Here's the first pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tapped down the line. Up with it is Longoria. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Popped him up. Kemp coming on, but this will land untouched.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Count is 1-2 now.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Next to bat for the Giants, Hunter Pence. His career batting line against Hill. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's taken him deep once.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And it's fouled away. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. So striding in, Jeff Samardzija.
And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. Hit on the ground out to short. Seager loves it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They trail it here 3-0. So here's Matt Kemp now.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
First offering on its way.
Matt Kemp.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Pence on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew Cole. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Lifted down the line in left, and that's in there, base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Another look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Yet another check on first. And a dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Cody Bellinger. High in the air out to center field. Jackson is under it. 2 gone. And the throw in gets away from him. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yasmani Grandal. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And there he goes towards second. Strike taken, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Runners on his way to third. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time and decided. Here's Kelby Tomlinson back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Hit out towards second. Step on the bag for one. On to first to complete the double play. Here's Buster Posey now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. 1-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that in. Ready for another chance. Rich Hill flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Rich Hill.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And he fouls this one off. Here it comes. Fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As Samardzija will get ahead of him here with strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. High and deep to right center. Jackson on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Again with the show track numbers, took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an effort his teammates are appreciative of. In now, Chris Taylor, as he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. First pitch on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Giants cut the lead a bit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Hero. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He was a first-round pick or in the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
High in the air out to center field. Toles is there, 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Pence comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Kemp looking up, into the bleachers, and gone! Into the box, Jeff Samardzija. So take a look at the pitch, too low, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
It's amazing, I tell you. This guy's been absolutely cruising. The pitcher comes to the plate, you're thinking it's an easy out, you lose focus.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that.
Leading off for the Dodgers, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Now the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Left fielder, Matt.
Striding in once again, Matt Kemp. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for the ball.
Your attention.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to left. Kemp is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3-1 the count now. High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Coles. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch on its way. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Soft liner towards center, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
First baseman number 35.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he'll signal for the bullpen. That's going to be it for Jeff Samardzija. Tony Watson
Enters the game from the pen, and it could be argued that this move comes a little earlier than expected.
I am a little, Matt, but this is one of those moves that people will debate forever. I think he could have pitched a little bit longer, but I understand the idea of bringing a lefty in to face this upcoming left-hander as well, so we'll see how this works out.
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
A pitch out. The throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. Bases are empty. 1 man out. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
2-2 the count.
Softly hit here to the left side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at center.
And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Jock Peterson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 31, Jock Peterson.
Smoke toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate as that.
Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 62.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. No balls and 1 strike. in there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair, a home run. Brandon Belt has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Tim LeCastro is going to come in now and take over following the injury. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit at third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. McCutchen, the runner at second with one away. Popped him up. Bellinger has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Hunter Pence comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. No balls and a strike to count. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Hunter Strickland will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Gregor Blanco will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
He's set. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting.
Next for the Dodgers, Tim LeCastro. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Hit on the ground to third. One there. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That in. So in now for San Francisco, Gregor Blanco. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Up next for the Giants.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Kelby Tomlinson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Austin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Jackson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. And a great inning here as he gets another punch-out and strikes out the side in order. Will Smith enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And now time is called for and granted. First pitch of the at-bat. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. This gets foul, it's 0-1. The pitch. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. The pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Cody Bellinger will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch on its way. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
1-1 to count. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Tapped out in front of home. And that's the 2nd out. Riding in once again, Yasmani Grandal. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Kenley Jansen is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Digging in once again, Buster Posey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at-bat.
Slow roller out to short. Seager has it. And Posey's now 0 for 3 as he's retired here for the first out. Brandon Belt will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
So he got him swinging. Brandon Belt becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. Missed with a slider. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike here for the Giants. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here, as this is chopped foul at home plate. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the ninth.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of the game.
And don't change the channel yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position.
McCutchen can motor. He's heading for third.
And he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the 2-out triple.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
0-1 the count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. McCutchen on third with 2 out. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The bouncer to the left side. To his left, Turner. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road, as this one is over. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Los Angeles came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Eric Goodell claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kenley Jansen earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Los Angeles Dodgers launched 3 home runs as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco, 5-4. The Houston Astros picked up 14 hits in total as they bested the visiting Padres.